streaming. I believe everything's working. We should be streaming.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Hold on. Let me just.
Yeah, we're live, dude, right now.
All right, cool. I'll make sure that everything's looking popping. Hold on.
Double check for me.
Well, I don't get notifications for your videos. So.
All right, we already got 3 viewers in the stream.
Okay.
In this fruit stream. What's up, guys?
Oh, cool.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
That's a great background.
This is a project we've been working on for a long time, so I'm really excited to sort of reveal it or whatever.
Yeah.
This is actually super important. So, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, welcome everybody to this, I don't know, presentation of sorts.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a presentation. This is really exciting.
It's a delve into a topic that is rarely delved into.
Yeah, for sure.
In this capacity, right?
Right.
And that's a crime. So
totally.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to share this stream with Twitter so that they can hop in here. I'm me, Jason. So excited. So are we.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you're tweeting that. All right.
Yeah, I just want people to know.
All right.
All right. This one's in all caps because it's kind of. It's kind of weird because we play video games and goof around a lot, but this is just like a more.
Well, this is more of a something we're really into.
I think that, and everyone, let me know how my levels are and all that. But I think personally, everything else we've done has sort of built up to this point. If that makes sense,
Have you ever eaten a jackfruit? I've read studies about them.
I've researched them for sure. Definitely done some research.
I have not. I haven't tasted one yet.
Right. But it's like, can you ever really taste? So we're gonna get into that.
We'll get into that.
We have 8 people watching,
one, I think.
And I think that's grounds enough to start off the stream.
Sure. Yeah. No. I say we just jump right into it.
All right. So the first segment, we're gonna click on Google Images here. I typed in fruit.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna kind of see which image sort of appeals to me.
Right.
Okay. This one's really interesting.
All right. What do you see?
The very first image of fruit, it's a Wikipedia entry. I guess this is sort of representative of fruit. I see we got apples in there. We have pears, oranges, bananas, watermelon, pineapple, grapes, strawberries.
Pears never did it for me, Johnny.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you actually expand on that a little bit?
I'd love to. There's just something about a pear that doesn't excite me as much as any other fruit does.
Is it the shape?
I don't think so, because I usually don't judge fruits by the shape. I tend to keep my opinions pretty well rounded as far as when I see a fruit, I don't judge it until I taste its sweetness. I taste its bitterness. I taste But something about a pear doesn't have that tang, right? It almost excites you going into it with a tang, but it doesn't have it.
Right.
It has more of a dull flavor to me.
It does leave something to be desired for sure.
It does.
And I think the issue that I personally have with pears is, if you think about it, a pear, for it to be good, has to be just right. That perfect amount of softness, sweetness, not too, gritty. I had a pear today, and it was like sandpaper almost in a sense, which I think is really kind of messed up.
Weird. Yeah.
But so like, why is it weird?
Well, I don't know why it would be weird.
Sorry. I don't mean to argue with you. I'm with you. It is kind of, I guess it's strange. I would use the word strange personally.
Strange, yeah.
But the crazy thing about this pear was, like, it has to be so specific to be great. Whereas, I feel like, I don't know, an orange or an apple, there's a lot wider range.
A wider range for sure.
A wider, timeline in which, this fruit is going to taste great, which I think is important because, accessibility, we're all on the go. We can't remember exactly when we bought our fruits and all that. So that's kind of what throws me off about pears is they're not always good,
Yeah, right. It's kind of Yeah, it's kind of like you're taking a stab in the dark with the pear. You might grab something. You might grab something good. You might kind of end up with sandpaper.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't even necessarily tell, even just by feeling like it could be soft. But what if it's that weird grittiness? You know? It's kind of, I don't know. It's I'm with you on the pear thing.
Steven Gonzalez says his favorite fruit is a mango. What are your stances on mangoes?
Mangoes are definitely one of my favorite fruits.
Really?
Yeah, mangoes are a fantastic fruit. They're super sweet. The flavor itself is great for smoothies and all that. And candy. Mangoes is a super popular flavor, I think.
They're very delectable, aren't they? They're
definitely. They're great. They're super like, mangoes are super messy and sticky, so you have to be careful. There's actually a trick I learned on YouTube, actually.
Okay.
So if you want to get at your mango, right? Of course, it has that huge pit or center, whatever you want to call it. The central nut, if you will. Will you?
Yeah, sure. For this presentation.
All right, yeah, sweet. Yeah. Just for to kind of get this across.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about a mango is, it's hard to eat because that thing is right in the center. So how are you supposed to cut it? How are you supposed to eat it? So if you can kind of, cut, you want to kind of try to cut down the center, but kind of, kind of go around on either side, around that pit. And if you do that, you have two halves of a mango, but that skin is pretty thick. You don't want to eat the skin. So what you can actually do is you can take a pint glass and you sort of start to peel the skin off a little bit and sort of get the meat of the fruit and the skin on either side of the rim of the glass, and you just push down and it separates them instantly. So then you're left holding that the skin, and the good parts of the fruit just plops right into the glass.
Wow.
It's like really satisfying, and that's how I get that's how I get the
way you said meat of the fruit was incredible. I've never heard it like that before.
Yeah, just like the good bit that you want. And that's how I get my mango for my smoothies, is by doing that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's very interesting.
Thank you. I know.
Philly Cheese says their favorite fruit is strawberries. My stance on strawberries, real quick.
Sure.
It's another one of those fruits that are, sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you don't get quite a good one.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing is with strawberries, it's different because you'll either get something a little bit sweeter or you'll get something a little bit more sour. I like both.
Okay.
I like both sweet and sour. I don't mind the difference. If I find a strawberry that has an equal amount of sweetness and sourness, what a perfect day.
Right. Okay.
What a perfect day. I'm gonna search up some strawberry pictures real quick.
See, I'm trying to get a good resolution image. Pulling up a Time magazine article.
Wow. Look at that.
I guess this has, I'm not seeing the image. Oh, there it is. Wow. This image. I think this is almost, well, I can't seem to pull up the original resolution, but that's fine. So yeah, strawberries. That's the thing. They can be, strawberries are great. Yeah. I think strawberries definitely have that wider window that we were talking about earlier that I think is really makes it great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much to say in terms of, the one part is when the sort of the green bit, the stem, I guess.
Yes.
Is it kind of when a strawberry is not ripe enough, the fruit itself close to that stem can sort of be whitish greenish.
Right.
Don't like that taste. That's a no-no for me.
I completely agree.
But again, at the same point, at the same time, sorry, I'm just stressed out. At the same time, it's like,
I understand.
It's like the good, I don't know, the great taste of that fruit is worth the drawback of having that, white green bit at the end sometimes. I would say
okay.
The positives outweigh the negatives with the strawberry. Full stop.
Right.
We got some more questions. Are you going to cover tomatoes on this stream or not? I don't like the tone with which that was asked. Philly Cheese says, would you eat seedless strawberries? Now, I think it's more of a question of like, are there seedless strawberries?
I would like to appreciate my strawberry in its natural habitat.
I don't want to mess with it too much. I don't want to, because it's almost like we're not God. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. We shouldn't mess with it.
So we shouldn't sort of mess with his
like
vision, his creation, and all that sort of thing. I think he made it just the way it's supposed to be enjoyed.
A seedless strawberry. I'm going to search up.
Yeah, I guess that might be a good visual if we can find one.
Strawberry. Oh, how wretched.
1 second. Should I? Is this NSFW or?
You might.
Oh no! This is. Hold on. Let me. I'm limiting it by size. I'm going to search any size. Oh. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, nope. I would stray away.
Yeah, no, that's not great. That's not great at all.
This is actually upsetting. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna clear my history. 1 second.
Sorry, guys. You had to see that. So, I see. There's a lot of fruit out there, and that's the great part about these fruit streams is we can really kind of do some deep dives on everything. I think Phil is asking another question, but I don't want to give him too much time on the stream because I want this to be accessible to everybody. And fruit enthusiasts
he brings up sort of an ethical issue. See, with seedless watermelon, I am generally accepting of.
Darn it! Yeah, darn it.
So we have a problem, and we probably need to discuss that.
I get. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to give him any more time on the stream, but I think we should address it.
What makes
I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm really, really stressed out right now.
I understand. It's okay. It's okay. We have problems that we need to discuss about fruits. It's fine.
Yeah, I just like, can I just take a minute?
Sure.
I actually have 1 second.
Do you have some water?
All right. So sorry, I just had to take a second. I actually have in my on my shelf at all times. I have this. I'm showing it up on the camera. This orange. It's sort of a safety. Yeah, it's sort of a safety orange for me. I know it kind of sounds weird, but I know. I'm laughing because it sounds weird, but like it just really. Whenever I get really, really stressed, this is sort of my go-to. So, this is This safety orange is Paramount Citrus, the Cara Cara. So this isn't an endorsement of that brand. It's just that's what I use, and that's what sort of calms my nerves the best is that kind of orange. So
Houston asks what are feelings on fruit hybrids like grapples.
Right, let's talk about something else. Listen, guys. Like we literally just said we want to like eat the fruit of. All right, I'm just gonna grab my orange.
Get your orange, squeeze it tight.
I would like to only discuss real fruits that are not altered by man.
I agree.
I mean, in the sense that not the development and growth of it is not altered by man. Of course, when a man gets his hand on a fruit, he has to eat it. He has to, carve it up, cut it up, take out the pit. That's there's certain parts of fruits that are inedible or not desirable when eaten. So yeah.
How would you like to discuss the forbidden fruit?
Well, okay. I think personally that it was sort of
it's a tricky subject.
Okay. All right. I'll say this. I don't want to speak too much to that. But I will say that I think that is what sort of made the possibility for there to be bad fruit. I think as soon as that first sin happened, that's what sort of made that split.
Much less positivity than I was expecting in our
Jay Schlatt has a great question. I'm sorry. I just I don't, with this kind of stream, I don't really have time to mess around. So,
of course.
I have to be honest. Do you know what I mean, Andrew?
I totally.
And I don't mean to be hostile. I'm sorry. I've been a little bit serious, but this is just important.
What fruit has the best meat? Weird way to put the question. But I understand what he means.
So he's talking about just like the good part of the fruit. Which good part of a fruit is the best? That's a great question.
Yes.
Because it's not even necessarily the best fruit. We can talk about any fruit in its exact prime. I want to throw a banana in the ring.
That's nice.
Because a nice sweet banana is just it's something else. It's something else.
Yeah.
Personally,
I completely agree. Now, again,
yeah,
I might be talking about an issue here.
Sure.
But I would go with the blood orange.
Okay.
Although it's a hybrid. I know we don't like to discuss that too much here, but
okay, sure. I'll yeah, go ahead.
But as far as the meat of the fruit goes,
I'll
it's
search
very
it
good
so they can see what we're talking about. Whoops, that's yahoo.com. Blood orange.
It's very rich.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I believe I did have a blood orange the other day, and it's a little bit dark. So I don't want to sort of freak out our viewers. But it's a huge image. This image. Wow, Andrew.
What?
This image is this. So you can actually get a 1 to 2 foot blood orange tree for $25.
See, the reason why I say that it looks like the best meat is because it looks like veins, doesn't it?
This is actually an interesting examination into your psyche a little bit.
I would say so.
This is wow. Are you watching the stream, Andrew?
I captured. I caught it for a brief glance, and I saw the beauty of blood orange.
Yeah, this is the most detailed image of a fruit. It's almost like an eye.
Right,
it's almost like God is looking at us through fruit in a very beautiful way.
Right.
Oh, wow, sorry.
Yeah, it does look
I actually almost I almost shed a tear, if I'm being completely honest.
Raven Doodah.
Fruity. Thank you, Raven.
Welcome.
I
Welcome
appreciate
to the stream.
Okay,
what's your favorite fruit?
Yeah, everyone comment your favorite fruit. That's a good.
Yes, everyone in chat.
Yeah, everybody. So,
fruit.
Jay Schlatt just has a good point. The blood orange meat is delectable. Some of the best meat I've ever enjoyed, and I really appreciate his honesty there because, again, you know, we talk about fruit purity, and I think I was a little bit. I came off a little pretentious with my fruit purity speech, but if I'm being honest, you know, we can all enjoy a good fruit hybrid.
We can.
I'm walking back.
You don't have to. Yeah. Well, you don't have to accept something to enjoy it.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. You know?
There's a lot of worldly things that I love that aren't necessarily great to love.
Right. But you do it because it's enjoyable.
Right. Exactly. So I'm just holding on to this orange here. It's you guys seriously at home. If you feel stressed out, if you could actually, I would really, really appreciate it if you could grab an orange, take a picture of you holding the orange, and tweet it to me.
Yeah.
I'll type my Twitter in the chat. It's at John E. Bosworth. I would love to see you guys using your oranges to help you relieve stress. So yeah, there's my Twitter. In the next week or so, if you tweet me an image of you holding an orange and maybe smiling and be like, hey, I'm feeling relaxed because I got my stress orange, I'll retweet it. Guaranteed.
Very nice.
So yeah, I'd appreciate that.
All right.
So we have a little graphic, a little background on our stream here, and I want to kind of maybe we talked about oranges, talked about bananas. Let's tackle cherries. I think let's tackle cherries.
Cherries, okay, cherries.
Yeah.
It back in the day when I was a youngster, cherries I couldn't get into them. I couldn't do it. There was something about them that I don't know. I felt like I wasn't ready for them yet.
Okay, and is this the dangerous pit that you're sort of alluding to?
Dangerous pit. Sure, yeah.
I mean, because like that can get you. You can accidentally swallow that thing.
Maybe. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I found the right cherry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Steven Gonzalez. Yes, you can also. That is also my Instagram handle. You can totally Instagram it, and I'll like that Instagram post, and maybe I'll post it to my story if that's something you can do. I don't. Sorry. So you haven't found the right cherry.
But I did find the right cherry later down the road, and I bit into it, dude, and it was. I told myself I would do this.
Yeah. Are you getting the tearing up a little bit?
No, I'm fine. It was.
Hey, Andrew. It's okay.
It was just really good. It was the right amount of sweetness.
Right.
Very, just one bite is all it takes to get that cherry.
Yeah.
inside your system.
Oh man,
That's it.
you literally just put a genuine smile on my face thinking about how easy it is to just get that whole thing in your mouth in one bite. It's fantastic.
In one bite.
And because we've all had the experience, and I speak for everybody when I say that we've all had the experience of biting into an apple and having the juices hit the sides of your cheeks, and then you're all messy. A cherry understands you. Yeah. It understands the hustle of everyday life. Everything you have to do, it gets it, and in a really beautiful way.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to point out is a great category, or I guess factor in ranking fruit, which is kind of a sin considering how great all fruit is. That's natural, and a really good thing to consider, I guess, is the difficulty with which it is to eat a fruit. So, for example, like the meat of the orange, you can eat all that, right? Yeah. Whereas, actually, I think a banana is a better example. The banana, once you get that peel off, it's all yours, all of it. Whereas the cherry, you have to pause the enjoyment experience to spit out that seed. Right. So that's is it a pit, a cherry pit? I feel like it's pit.
I think so. And it also depends. Yeah, if you get all natural cherry, you're gonna have to deal with that. But I mean, that's just kind of one of the things that goes into enjoying being a fruit connoisseur, and is dealing with those problems and not seeing them as problems, right? Seeing them as opportunities.
Okay. Opportunities. Okay, and. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's a seed or a pit. That is, I guess, still up for debate in Western culture. But I just think it's a good thing to consider is how easy is it to consume this fruit.
Right. Because you're right with bananas. I mean, you take off the peel and it's all yours. Like you don't have to do anything else. Even with oranges, there are seeds in there that you have to spit out.
That's why I changed it from orange to banana, because you do have to spit out those seeds. And another thing, another really interesting thing is there's difficulty in multiple stages, right? So in orange, you peel the orange, right? Then you start eating. Well, peeling, that'll take you a good 2 minutes, unless you're, experienced, in which maybe a minute and a half. I'm not sure. I'm not a world record holder or expert on. Sorry, getting distracted. So with the orange, after you do that peeling, which takes a long time, you still have to mind those seeds. Whereas the banana, you do a little bit of work up front. The rest is all enjoyment. The cherry, starts with enjoyment, work at the end. So I guess it depends on where you want, where the difficulty makes it the easiest. So personally, I think it's at the beginning.
Let's talk about watermelon. You can't peel that off with your hands. You have to do even more work for watermelon.
I'm not sure if that claim you made is true. I'd imagine there's somebody that couldn't peel it with their hands. But sorry. Let's say the average person cannot peel that with their hands. Yeah. You're right. I don't mean to.
You almost have to. Sometimes. All right. I get that there are people that can. All right. But usually, you almost need an external tool for it.
Okay. This is a great point, because sometimes if you're on the go, on the road as I often am, you
shouldn't bring a watermelon sometimes.
I guess a watermelon would be impractical. But convenience is a huge thing. It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you say is the most convenient fruit to sort of consume? Fruit.
I would say. I mean, I think you had a great point with the banana. I would say. Grapes.
I'm going to give you. Grapes. Okay.
Grapes are a great
seedless
thing,
grapes.
just a pop in your mouth. Seedless grapes, yeah.
Seedless grapes. Okay.
Because you get a bunch of them, and then you just pop them in.
Yeah,
they're going down.
I love it. I love it.
I would say strawberries, like I was saying earlier, are decently easy.
That's true. So before we keep going into this, Jay Schlatt says best fruit stream I've seen all week. Wow. Thanks, Johnny Energy. Thank you so much.
Out of all the fruit streams,
this is the thing, because with fruit streams, I know this is sort of becoming a trend.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of jumped onto the fruit stream thing maybe a little bit late, but I think our passion sort of carries us to the top. So I do appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jay Schlatt. If you're leaving, I'll see you later. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We got a lot of comments. Raven says, "Why does it take you so long to peel an orange, Johnny?" And I don't like to rush. So I've been stressed out for most of this stream, if not all of it, and I don't like to bring that to my fruit experience. So I go slow.
Johnny, I have a quick question.
Sure, go ahead.
How is your preferred method of peeling, say, a orange?
Schlatt says he's going to be here for hours. Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Schlatt.
Yeah, peeling an orange. So I'm going to actually got a perfect visual aid here with my Paramount Citrus Cara.
You can do like a tutorial for the viewers if you want to.
Again, I'm stressed out right now, Andrew. I don't want to bring that to the fruit enjoying process. So you see the one side that has sort of the hole in it.
Yeah.
Where it gives you, I don't want to make this too NSFW, but the hole where it gives you the glimpse inside the orange. I like to dig my thumb into there and sort of spread out from there. So you dig your thumb into the hole, you go as deep as you can, and you just kind of widen that hole until you can get to what's inside.
Okay.
Wait, we got a lot more comments. So yeah, that's, Stephen Gonzalez has a good point. He says, it's hard to peel an orange because it's wrap around the orange. So like it's kind of stick to the orange. Great point.
Right. Yeah. We all deal with that.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. I guess I should probably pull up an image of an orange. I'm trying to keep the visuals, coinciding with our topics, but it's just, with all the passion, it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean?
If we're talking about something like grapefruit.
Okay, yeah, I'll pull up grapefruit.
It's an interesting one because it almost, I would compare it to something like if we're talking about drinks, I'd say coffee, because I would say it's an acquired taste.
Because you have to customize to your liking. Yes,
exactly. You know, some people do sugar in it, some people do it. It's very tart. It's very strong. You know, like once you've tasted it for the first time in your life, you're like, ugh, but then you're like, oh, I want more. It just depends. You know, you have to work at it. So I can appreciate grapefruit for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I haven't had grapefruit in years, so I don't want to speak to it. And kind of embarrass myself. So I'm gonna let this fruit stream kind of stand on your opinion with that one.
Raven, if you are in the building right now, could you grab an orange and kind of show us how it's done? Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Okay. Nathan says, now you see that's where we differ. I peel off my oranges with a chainsaw. Really takes that peel off. Interesting technique. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Raven pointed out, what about that time you grapefruited your man? So, okay. Tony Von Rogue says, I'm more of a buzzsaw kind of guy. You guys are using a lot of really intense tools to kind of get your fruit.
Actually, I don't even want to comment on that one.
Again, I'm getting stressed out again. I'm getting stressed.
I would rather. Let's move back.
Jay Schlatt says this is going on iTunes, right? Great idea. This was initially, when you
it's an independent stream right now.
This is an independent stream. It's not sponsored by Paramount Citrus, which is the orange that I have right now. Again, not sponsored. Speaks to me the most for stress oranges. But when you go to make a fruit stream, passion kind of carries you up until the point of going live. So I wasn't actually thinking about posting it after the stream. I was just thinking about making sure that the most amount of people could see it live. So YouTube is the source of the stream, but podcast posting afterwards is a great idea, and we will put that into consideration, bring it to the board and all that kind of stuff.
What if I could talk about a little bit of propaganda?
Sure.
What is your opinion on like the visual that the annoying orange kind of did with oranges? He put his face on oranges. What's your opinion on that?
That's a really good question. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pull up an image here. And okay, so this is interesting, right? right?
Yeah, I was just
Okay,
wanting
cool.
your opinion.
No, yeah, no, I was just trying to make sure that we're on the basis of this is interesting, because I wouldn't want to bore anybody.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Nathan to just calm down in the chat. We're going to get to the questions. Just give us a second. The annoying orange. I think personally, if I'm being completely honest, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. The fact that he's putting the faces on fruit, it's like, is that you? Or do you own that fruit? I mean, it's almost in a sense, you know, it's that fruit. The fruit did not consent to this sort of defamation of character in a very real way, which I think is very dangerous to do and kind of make that an accepted thing. I'm stuttering because I'm so stressed out about it.
Yeah, it's disgusting. In my opinion.
I thought this would be such a relaxing thing, but fruit is.
I'm sorry. It's been on my mind for weeks.
No, I get it. I do appreciate you bringing it up because this is we're doing this stream to address the serious topics, not to just act like they don't exist. So this is important. You know, we're presenting fruit as it is, not as we want it to be.
Right.
Let's see. Pomegranates. Philly Cheese says pomegranates. Great.
Pomegranates.
Great. Tiny. Juicy. Great. Sorry, I'm just going to try to get through some comments. Why are my comments not being commented on? I'm being suppressed. Turtle gone rogue. I'm sorry about that. We have a lot to cover. Pieman says, I have no fruit in my house. I'm not really sure why you're watching the stream. Nathan P says, tell us about passion fruit. Fruit. I can't speak to that. I can't.
No, I can't. In my opinion, it looks like cheese dip. And I can't stand behind that. I'm sorry.
Can you repeat that? I just I want it.
Passion fruit. It just reminds me of cheese dip.
Okay, now I'm laughing because I had never thought about that.
Why are you laughing?
It's when you realize something so profound that you
almost can't.
There's no tears left to where you just kind of. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Cheese dip.
I feel like you're making.
No. This is. It's amazing. I can't believe I had never. I'm shocked personally. Honestly, shocked that I had never come to that point before.
Right. Okay.
It's really. Thank you, Andrew, for sharing. Okay. Thank you so much. Cheese dip.
We could let's move on.
Yeah, sorry. We should cheese dip. Like, wow. Cheese dip, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Cheese dip. How could I not have thought of that?
Let's move on.
Cheese dip. Okay, I think I should grab my orange.
Have you looked up passion fruit before?
Let me see. Cheese dip. Oh man. Spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh. I've never seen the inside of a passion fruit before. I'm not even kidding.
Right?
Wow, this is disgusting. It looks like larva. I
feel like we're insulting fruit now.
I think we should close out of this because it does.
Yeah, let's
look exactly like cheese. Jeez. Oh, okay. Nathan has a good point. There's no calm with fruit, only pure ecstasy. That's. I can't argue with that.
Right.
Steven says one thing I hate about lemons is the lemon tree have thorns. Now.
Wow, Steven. He goes to the lemon tree. That's amazing.
Goes to the lemon tree. It's something.
That's
Yeah, sorry guys. I do apologize for kind of losing my composure.
You're stressed. It's fine.
Yeah, it's when you laugh just kind of at the wrong times. Just when you have there's a lot of pent up energy. Yeah, it does look like a deviled egg, Phil. The passion fruit, yeah.
Raven, I've heard of that fruit before.
Durian, I think, isn't that the one that smells really bad?
Yeah, but I would rather not judge a fruit by its smell.
Okay. I think too often, Andrew, especially in today's society, we go too quick to judge. And I think that's sort of bleeding over into our fruit conversation, which is very upsetting to me. And I appreciate you kind of pointing that out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Yeah, it does. It does look like meat.
It does look like meat. But there's something that it does look like meat. It does look like meat. It does look like meat. It looks like a calzone is coming out of that spiky fortress.
Yes.
Oh man, Andrew, we've talked about controversial fruits, out there fruits, wild fruits. Sometimes people forget to go back to the basics, and that is what Sky Legendary has done, bringing up honeydew.
Honeydew,
a classic type of cantaloupe, that green
honeydew
sweet cantaloupe. I'm gonna try to find the largest image I can here. Larger than 4 megapixels. Okay. Ooh, this one's diced up by man, but I think they did a nice job. So I'm gonna.
Now, are you of preference over cantaloupe to like the honeydew variety? Or would you?
I want to tackle that with a multi-stage answer. Is that fine?
Okay.
So, honeydew is such a great fruit. The thing is, honeydew is one of those tight window fruits. There's bad honeydew. That's the thing. I'll say it. I will say it. There is honeydew that is not as sweet as honey. There just really is. You can get that sort of like where more of it tastes like the rindy kind of area than it should. Yep. And that ripeness hasn't spread through the fruit. I think you have to be careful. You have to be careful with honeydew. But when honeydew is sweet, it literally tastes like it's candy. I'm not not joking. I'm not exaggerating. It actually tastes like candy. It's amazing.
Yeah, cantaloupe is my preference, but I can also appreciate honeydew.
And I think the webbing on a cantaloupe is pretty artful, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Which
yes,
there is an aesthetic. I mean, like looks aren't everything, but they are a factor. And there's a great aesthetic to the honeydew webbing.
I feel like Raven made a joke that's pretty tasteful.
Tasteful. Sorry, honeydew. We can't.
That was very tasteful.
That was a treat.
I appreciate that fruit.
That was really tasteful.
If you guys in chat have any other fruit jokes, let us know.
I would love to. Excuse me. I'd love to.
Would you like to do a fruit tasting stream at some point?
I thought that was like the eventuality. Of course.
Okay,
of course, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just speaking out loud.
No, it's fine. Just relax. Again, this is just
right.
A lot of energy, a lot of stress. I get it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, that I would love nothing more than to do that.
Okay.
With you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Personally, cantaloupe
I'm looking at
is the better fruit.
Looking at your stream and I'm seeing that webbing. It's amazing.
It's really it almost. You know what it reminds me of? I'm gonna pull up something. Can I pull up an image that isn't fruit? That just to illustrate a point that goes back to fruit. I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
So have you ever had an Asiago cheese bagel? The webbing of the this is perfect. The webbing of the fruit of the cantaloupe. Yeah. Look at this. It's not dissimilar to the melted Asiago cheese on a bagel. Look at that.
Yeah. And that was created by man.
The
bagel.
And so I think the Asiago cheese bagel is really man's attempt at replicating the god talent of the cantaloupe webbing.
Right.
One of the things I've definitely learned is God is more talented than we give him credit for a lot of the time.
True. Yeah. Right.
Phil says, I'll send you a starfruit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. That's a gift, it's not a starfruit. I've
never had a starfruit.
So that's really sweet of you. Thank you. Let's see. I just want to make sure we get to everybody's concerns
of course.
And comments. Okay. we've covered most of everything up to this point. Again, if you guys have any questions about fruit or any fruits you'd like us to mention, as long as you don't come at us with sort of any sort of malice or poor intent, we would love to discuss the fruits you want us to and answer your fruit questions. So type whatever you need in the chat.
Any negative comments about fruit will get you banned.
Right, but at the same time, this is their time too. I want them to be able to address things, but be respectful to fruit. Andrew's right. You will get banned. You will get removed. You'll never see one of my videos again. But again, it's like, voice your opinions. I want this to be a space where we can really express ourselves through fruit in a way.
Of course. What would you say? What would you say fruit? What fruit complements other fruits together? Would you say? Like if you were gonna have two fruits together, what would you choose?
Can I share a story from when I was just a little guy?
Sure.
Yeah. So when I was little, my dad he still does this. He makes these fruit plates, right? A nice paper plate with a napkin base, oftentimes that slightly blue napkin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Google slightly blue napkin just so people know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Because I want, it's a beautiful image, whatever. Oh, paper. It's a paper napkin. It's not like a dinner napkin. Yeah, this is it. This is the napkin. This is the napkin right here. Okay, so
that napkin. Okay.
Yeah, slightly blue napkin. Right. Sorry, paper plate. Usually Dixie. Then the slightly blue napkin on top, right? To accept the water and the juices of the fruit into it. Make that nice imprint. You put strawberries on it, right? Yeah. And you take it off, you have that nice strawberry ring. I'm going to Google strawberry ring so people can kind of see that.
Strawberry ring.
Do you know what I'm referring to, Andrew?
I think so.
Strawberry ring. It's coming up with strawberry rings, which is not what I'm looking for. Strawberry ring on plate. Maybe that. Strawberry aftermath. What would it? I don't know how to word this. I don't think. Okay, strawberry aftermath is a hot sauce, which is not at all what we're looking for. This is crazy. I don't know how to find what I'm looking for.
I figured aftermath would come up with something.
Right.
Let me see.
I can't believe that it's a hot sauce. This is hilarious. Strawberry.
Hey, would you?
I'm holding my orange. I'm sorry. I just You ever try to Google something and you can't find what you're trying to Google, and it's like really funny? That's what just happened.
Right. Raven, how do you feel about fruit snacks? Artificial. Yet good. Delicious. Raven, would you mind bringing me some fruit snacks?
That'd be great. Raven, if you could bring some to me as well, that'd be awesome.
We're in the same building.
I really can't figure out how to find what I'm looking for. So strawberry residue is not going to get me there. Do you guys know what I'm talking about in the chat? It's when you have if you have.
Johnny, did you confuse hot sauce for vape juice?
I think I did. Oh, that's a YouTube video. That's not my YouTube video. Hold on. Sorry. Strawberry flavored vape juice. Well, wait. It says mech sauce. I figured mech sauce was hot sauce, but it's e-liquid. I guess that's vape juice. I guess I mixed up. But strawberry hot sauce would be pretty good. They have like the mango habanero thing. What about like strawberry jalapeno?
Ooh.
Sorry, I haven't finished painting my picture. I think everyone can know what I'm talking about when I say, the strawberry.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you have the you have the paper plate.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I mixed up. I'm such a doofus, dude. I'm such a moron. I mixed up hot sauce and vape juice.
I mean, they are the same thing.
I'm embarrassed.
There's not a whole lot of
I'm laughing at myself. I'm embarrassed.
It's fine. No, everyone does it every now and again.
Okay. So you have the paper plate, you have the slightly blue napkin, then you have this not hot sauce, not vape juice, just strawberries, which give you the strawberry. Man, I can't get over my mistake. You have the slightly blue napkin, the strawberries, and the strawberry that give the. I can't say it now. Now that it's now that the connotation is on my blunder. The connotation I can't do. Strawberry aftermath.
So you have the strawberry aftermath on your plate. All right, what next?
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I just made such a mistake. It's like I haven't messed up that. I haven't messed up that much since like 8th grade.
Yeah.
So you have the strawberry aftermath on the slightly blue napkin.
Yeah.
And what you do, isn't it funny? Like vape juice and hot sauce. Like I'm still thinking about.
It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke.
Sorry, let me try again. So, paper plate, slightly blue napkin, strawberry aftermath on the blue napkin. And then, so on top of vape juice. So,
thank you.
I feel like we're kind of looping.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a time loop.
Raven just brought me some fruit snacks, actually.
Do you also feel that we're sort of going in a time loop with all this?
I feel like something's happening, Johnny. I feel like you just need to finish your story, okay?
I guess I just feel like you're right. So
right.
So you have the paper plate, the slightly blue napkin, the strawberry aftermath on top of it, and you take the strawberry, and what you do is he also, next to the strawberry aftermath, is the blueberries, right? Mm-hmm. And so you can leave the strawberry aftermath as it is. That's fine. The strawberry aftermath is what you look at the end. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, so what you do is, sorry, vape juice. So what you do is you have your strawberry aftermath. You take your strawberry, you take the blueberry, and you know that strawberry has the weak point in the center.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Google strawberry with stem cut off, and I think we'll illustrate exactly. Oh, here it is. Yeah. You see that there's the hole that is revealed when you cut the green bit off of a strawberry.
Yeah.
And so you have the strawberry aftermath on the blue napkin, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have that green stem discarded, hopefully. And then what you can do is you can take, I guess this kind of illustrates it. What you can do is you can take the blueberry and slide it into that hole of the strawberry. Oh. That's what I used to do as a kid. So I would take the blueberry, slide it into the hole of the strawberry, and eat it all as one fruit.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's incredible. That's incredible.
And it's great because it's like you're getting multiple flavors at once, and it's still the same vessel of the strawberry, but just with that blueberry slit in the center.
So would you put the other end of the strawberry on too?
That's a great idea, but again, because I couldn't eat that, it was in the trash minutes before.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah, and Turtle Gone Rogue says, "Wow, talk about hybrids. This is combining fruits for an experience, not generating new fruits, right?
Not illegally combining fruits.
Like I was not sinning when I did this, right?
No.
There's fruit combinations and then there's fruit hybrids. So and I think that's where Turtle Gone Rogue is getting tripped up here, which is totally understandable.
Totally different.
But yeah, so you get, and then afterwards, you look down. You've eaten all of the strawberries. You've eaten all the blueberries, every single one, and you look down, and there's that beautiful tapestry of the strawberry aftermath laid out in front of you on that slightly blue napkin.
Wow.
And I really wish Strawberry Aftermath would bring that up on Google, but
yeah.
You guys will have to do it.
I'm surprised it doesn't.
Actually, so we talked about Andrew. I'm sorry, I'm kind of dominating the stream with speaking more than you.
No, it's fine.
I apologize.
It's you're right.
So you have that. That's correct. So you have the we have people, you know, going to tweet us those stress orange pictures. Mm-hmm. But I would also actually really appreciate if some people could find slightly blue napkins.
Yeah.
Put some strawberries on there for a couple minutes. Eat the strawberries and send us a picture of your strawberry aftermath.
Yes, please send
cool.
the aftermath.
So yeah,
that's
yeah. I mean, it's like a beautiful image. At the same time, it's also showing consumption, which is it's deep in multiple levels. And I think it could be in the Art Institute of Chicago.
Raven, pickle. It's a cucumber.
Again, which is a vegetable. Which. So yeah, send us your strawberry aftermath.
Send us your strawberry aftermath.
Twitter or Instagram. Send us your. Oh, we got Rosary in the chat. Rosary said Strawberry Aftermath is a good band name. Thank you very much. That is a great band name.
It's also a beautiful presentation.
It's also a beautiful presentation and image, which I think you're kind of detracting from a little bit, Rosary, but I understand. It is a great band name. Thank you. Rosary, if you eat strawberries on a slightly blue napkin, where you cut the stem off, you place the flat end of the strawberries onto the blue napkin, and you take them off, please send us an image of your Strawberry Aftermath. I'd love to see it on Twitter or Instagram.
Now, Johnny,
sure.
Raven says cucumbers are fruits. So, I don't know. I'm not saying we have a problem. I'm saying that we probably need to discuss.
Yeah, cucumbers are fruit.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab my orange for a sec. Do you want to sort of respond for the both of us with that?
Yeah, I never, Raven, I never had an opinion on it. I just said your comment. I knew. I knew that it was a fruit. I wasn't going to say anything, about that. But yes, pickles are technically a fruit, right? Yeah.
I think I'm good. Honestly, if I'm being totally real, holding that orange literally did actually calm me down, which is kind of neat.
Good.
Not even joking. Like, that actually helped. Because I was getting a little...
Do you ever dream of fruit?
Wow. It's kind of a beautiful question.
Yeah.
Dream of fruit.
Do you ever dream of fruit?
Man, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see that on the stream, but you're bringing a tear to my eye. Man,
that's great.
That's beautiful.
Am I?
Thank you for the question, Andrew. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like it's common.
Listen, a dream where I'm asleep?
Yeah.
No. I like to keep fruit in reality, but I will say that daydreaming of fruit.
Yeah.
That's how most of my time is spent. Is daydreaming of fruit, for sure. Most of my time is spent daydreaming of fruit. What about you? You ever dream of fruit?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I found it hard to do because in my dreams, if I'm dreaming,
well, I sleep with fruit in my bed, so like it's not exactly disassociation for me. It's more of I have access. So like
right. So it's kind of like a multi-level experience for you.
Yes. Usually when I dream of fruit, I'm actually eating fruit at the same time.
So you're using fruit as a conduit or bridge between the dream world and the actual physical world.
Yeah.
So in which case you can imagine some sort of hyper real, larger than life, a sort of ephemeral fruit, and you can experience real fruit taste while so it sort of adds an extra dimension to the fantastical fruit that you think of.
Exactly, and you don't have to go 7, 8 hours without fruit.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. That's the thing for me.
Yeah.
I've never eaten fruit in my bed.
Yeah, you should.
So. I didn't even think of it as an option, but that's great.
Right.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Kiwi.
Oh, kiwi. Oh,
their name.
Kiwi's very proud. Let's talk about kiwis.
Wow, kiwis.
Great. I like how it feels like a little fuzzy ball.
Right. Very, very cute fruit, I would say. Have you ever heard of the shower orange?
I've heard of the shower. Have you, Andrew? I can fill you in.
Yeah, fill me in, please.
This is, I really want to fill you in, Andrew. So this is,
right.
I'm excited to fill you in, actually.
Please, fill me in.
This is really exciting. I love this. I'm so excited to fill you in. So here's the thing. We all know the experience of the strawberry aftermath. That's common.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. So what's a little less common is the shower orange. Now, this is where you take an orange, let's say, for example, a Paramount Citrus Cara Cara 3110 orange.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, just saying. This is my stress orange of choice.
No, I love that. Yeah, no, it's great.
You take the Paramount Citrus Cara Cara 3110 orange, and you take it with you in the shower, and while you shower, naked, wet, dripping, you eat this orange while you're showering. Apparently, it adds to the experience of eating the orange, and it's amazing because then you don't have to worry about getting sticky or messy because you're already literally showering.
And it creates an aroma.
And it creates an aroma, and I would imagine you'd feel something on multiple levels when you do that sort of.
And the orange juice would like pour down your body as you're eating it.
Right, which would sort of create a very, 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 very stimulating experience, I think.
Wow, I've never thought about that.
Which is beautiful, really beautiful.
That is beautiful. You could do that with most fruits as well. Sure.
I mean,
but an orange is probably the most.
It's the juiciest,
iconic one. Yeah,
is that the juiciest fruit? Sure. I guess we could talk about that.
The juiciest fruit?
I think watermelon might give it a run for its money. Because this is the thing, Andrew. Oranges, the juice is kept in by that sort of.
It is, but it squirts.
It does squirt. It bursts. It'll burst all over.
Squirts. Yeah, it will.
But
I think that's a great experience.
It is. It is a great experience, but can you let me finish my thought?
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you take the orange, right, this could even be after you've experienced the strawberry aftermath. This could be after that. So you take the orange, and you have the orange, and the thing about the orange is, again, you have to burst to get the juice. There's that film.
Yes.
Really translucent skin.
Just pressing it. Yeah.
Pressing. Yeah, you just have to just press against it until the juice spurts out into your mouth. Now,
right.
The thing that with watermelon is I would like to consider it some sort of interlaced three-dimensional cage in which liquid flows through.
Wow. And
to me it feels like the water is sort of free, just pouring about, exploring that space, whereas in the orange juice is in a prison, whereas the watermelon juice is free. So that's
I guess I just feel like I prefer my liquid my juice to be concealed and jailed until it's ready to enter my body.
Okay. Okay, sure.
I like that experience of it being held captive until it is released.
Okay. I get that. I can understand that for sure.
Because it's just something so freeing about it. You're free, juice.
I guess you are sort of liberating it deep inside you.
Yes, because it's been trapped.
Right.
Its whole life.
So you're essentially, when you bite into a fruit, you are fruit liquid Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
If you think about it that way, right? Would you say that's accurate?
That's exactly how I would put it.
Fruit liquid Abraham Lincoln every time. Every time.
That's exactly,
you get to experience the glory of emancipation every time you bite into an orange.
Yes.
Which is just beautiful.
Hello, Film Dice. What's your favorite fruit?
Film Dice. What's your favorite fruit? We have to cut this stream at exactly 1 hour.
Yes.
Because if I talk about fruit for more than that, I might have some sort of fruit-induced panic attack.
Yeah, I agree.
It's too stressful. But
yeah.
But yeah, Film Dice, end the stream telling us your favorite fruit while you're watching us, waiting for the delay, typing your favorite fruit. I do really want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is our first fruit stream, and I think it turned out great.
Yeah, lots of great discussion here.
Yeah, so send me a picture of your strawberry aftermath. Send me a picture of your stress orange. Thank you guys so much. Follow us on Twitter. We're going to be doing this more often, so stay tuned. Keep those notifications pumping. Subscribe to Nukazooka. Subscribe to Johnny Boz. Follow us on Twitter. Banana, perfect.
Banana,
Andrew, would you like
awesome.
to end the stream?
With what? What do you...
We've gone an hour. Goodbye, everybody.